Hey everybody, it's me, AndyB, and these are the top 10 Nintendo Switch games coming in 2023 that I think you need to play. Let's babble on about that. Oh, hey. Didn't see you there. There are a lot of freaking games coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2023. I mean, 2022 was a fantastic year. If you don't believe me, go and check out last week's video where I talk about my favorite games from 2022, and maybe I'll help persuade you in thinking that 2022 was one of the best years the Nintendo Switch has ever had since its launch. But 2023 is already shaping up to be pretty fantastic and amazing. And just in like the first half of the year alone, there's 8 games that I'm personally getting that I can't believe are even coming out in the first half of the year. But before we get into all of that, if you like these videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and come on and hang out. Let's talk about the Nintendo Switch in 2023, because there are a lot of games. All right, first off, let's start with January, because January starts this year. Obviously, we're already in that month, but it starts off super freaking cool. January 19th, we're getting Persona 3 and 4. Following on from Persona 5 Royal's 2022 release, Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden will arrive on Nintendo's hybrid system on January 19th, 2023. Not much is to be said about Persona 3 and 4 because the games have been out for quite a long time, and if you're a big fan of RPGs, you're probably have already played and beat them 100 million times. But if you're a fan of the Nintendo Switch, you're probably gonna pick it up for the Nintendo Switch, because who doesn't want to buy games multiple times with multiple different consoles? I know I don't. It's a lie. I can't tell you how many times I've owned Final Fantasy IX, both physically and digitally. It's disgusting. I digress. But here's the real kicker with this. Okay, so we already have Persona 5 Royal, right? It's on the Switch already. Did pretty good. People bought it. They got it. Persona 3 and 4 come out on the same day, apparently. I couldn't really find anything that says otherwise. All the lists that I found showed that they were both coming out on the same day, but I don't remember that ever really being announced. So if you're watching this video, can you leave a comment below and let me know if that's accurate or not? I mean, I could be wrong. My list here could be wrong. I mean, it could be coming out on separate days. I don't know, but one thing I know for certain is that it's coming out literally a day before Fire Emblem Engage, which is the second game on this list. And again, not much to be said about that game either, because if you have a Nintendo Switch, chances are you've played Fire Emblem Three Houses, one of the best Nintendo Switch games of all time, period. One of the best Fire Emblem games also. But what's really cool about Fire Emblem Engage is they seem to be taking a step back. No pun intended that I just did that. I just took a step back. They seem to be taking a step back in the franchise, going back to its roots. And from all the previews that I've read, watched, listened to all these different things, they've said that if you're a big fan of the old school Fire Emblem games, especially the Game Boy Advance and Nintendo DS/3DS era, you're going to love Fire Emblem Engage. For those who don't know, it has this ability or this new feature where you get these rings from heroes of the past. So like Marth is back, Roy, Lynn. Ya boy loves Lynn. She's one of my favorite characters from Fire Emblem 2003 on the Game Boy Advance. I can't believe how amazing this game looks, from the colors to the story to just the gameplay. It screams old school Fire Emblem. And don't get me wrong, I really liked Three Houses. I didn't like the school feature, so I'm so glad that that's gone. But I know a lot of people are actually kind of upset at that because Fire Emblem Three Houses was their first forte into Fire Emblem, and that's great. But you need to go back and play those old ones. And if you do, you're gonna love this new one. But again, it comes out a day after Persona 3 and 4? Come on, my wallet! Not really. I'm not picking up Persona 3 and 4. I lied to you guys. I didn't pick up 5 either. Moving right along. February 17th. One of my favorite games of all time on the GameCube, Tales of Symphonia, is coming out remastered for both PS4, I think, and Nintendo Switch. I don't care about the PS4 or PS5 version because I'm getting the Nintendo Switch version. This is an absolute must, and it sucks that it's like less than a month after Fire Emblem, because again, I'm probably going to be obsessed with Fire Emblem. I really think I'm going to be. So it sucks that one of my favorite games of all time comes out after one of my favorite franchises of all time. But let's read a little bit about Tales, shall we? Tales of Symphonia, an action RPG and one of the most critically acclaimed titles in the series, returns with a full HD remastering. The story takes place in Silverant, a world in danger of extinction due to the exploitation of mana by an evil group thought to be sealed away by hero Mythos 4,000 years ago. Colette, the chosen one, receives an oracle from the heavenly institution Cruxus and sets out on a world regeneration journey with her childhood friend Lloyd. This profound and magnificent adventure fantasy is spun by characters rich in personality and full of charm. I love this game. I call the power of the indignation. I don't know if that's exactly what he says before he uses that attack, but there was a magical user who would like chant this little thing before using one of his attacks, and I thought that's what it said, or he said, but I could be wrong, so that's gonna be pretty funny in the video if it's wrong. Anyway, moving right along. February 24th. Okay, not much longer after that. How many days after that? 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 6 days later, we get a 4-player co-op Kirby game that was originally on the Wii. Let's read about it. Kirby's Return to Dreamland Deluxe. The tough puff Kirby is back for a 4-player platforming adventure. Copy enemies' abilities and use their power to attack with a sword, wield a whip, and float with a parasol. You can also laser blast with the new Mecha Copy ability that makes a series debut. The extra muscle will be handy in finding missing pieces of Magalore's ship, which crash-landed on planet Popstar. Float and fight along with friends on the same system, where each player can control another Kirby or one of the Kirby's iconic friends like King Dedede, Meta Knight, and Bandana Waddle Dee. My wife and I are going to have a blast with this one. Maybe invite some friends over, have a little bit of alcohol, have some fun, eat some pizza. Love couch co-op so much. Love Kirby. Absolutely love Forgotten Kingdom or Land or whatever. I'm a fake Nintendo fan. Every time I make one of these videos, I always mess up on these titles, and you guys never call me out in the comments. You need to do that. It's fun. It's funny. Anyway, moving along. Same day, actually. And again, these lists have to be wrong. They have to be, because there's no way you expect me to drop $60 on Kirby Dreamland Deluxe and then turn around and drop $60 on Octopath Traveler 2. Because I'm getting both of those games. You can't do that to me, Nintendo. Let's read. This game is a brand new entry in the Octopath Traveler series, the first installment of which was initially released in 2018 and sold over 3 million copies worldwide. It takes the series' HD 2D graphics, a fusion of retro pixel art and 3D CG to even greater heights. In the world of Celestia, 8 new travelers venture forth into an exciting new era. Where will you go? What will you do? Whose tale will you bring to life? Every path is yours to take. Embark on an adventure all your own. Sounds amazing, sounds intriguing. Octopath Traveler 1 was one of the first games to really introduce the new HD 2D style that has taken the Nintendo Switch world by storm. And all of us JRPG lovers have been eating it up. We love this stuff. There's other games coming along as well. I know Dragon Quest 3 has been in talks. It's gonna be great. You love to see it. Cannot wait for this game, but I swear if they both come out on the same day, I better start working some overtime at work, I tell you what. Moving right along, March 17th, we've got Bayonetta Origins Cereza and the Lost Demon, which looks kind of cool. Little fun, different take on the series of Bayonetta, so let's read about this one. Long before the trainee of the Dark Arts would come to be called Bayonetta, she took a fateful journey into the forbidden Avalon Forest. Alongside her was Cheshire, her very first demon, possessing Cereza's stuffed toy. Play as both Cereza and Cheshire and search through the treacherous forest to look for the power to save Cereza's mother. It's all artsy-fartsy and cute and stuff like that, and I actually really enjoy that kind of art style. It looks really interesting, really fun, really cool, different, like I said earlier, different take on the franchise. It's cool to see them branching out a little bit. I'm excited for that one. But this next game is probably one of the most anticipated games of 2023, and I'm not gonna lie to you guys, even I am excited for this one. Although by now, if you've watched my videos, you know that Breath of the Wild is not one of my favorite Zelda games at all, not even in my top 5. But Tears of the Kingdom has a chance to possibly change that, and here's why. So first off, it comes out on May 17th, so that's not even 4 months from now, because it's already, it's January 7th. I don't remember exactly how far away it is, but it's coming, it's on its way. There's rumors of a Switch OLED, there's rumors of it, didn't realize they were gone. Sorry, everybody. Come back to me. There they are, my precious babies. So anyway, there's rumors of all sorts of different types of stuff. There's rumors of this being the last big Nintendo Switch game. There's rumors of a new console coming out alongside this. There's rumors of the new Switch OLED that might be coming out with this, because you've been keeping up. If you're a fan of The Legend of Zelda or the Nintendo Switch, this is one of those games that have been on your radar since they first got released. I am terrible since it first got shown off in 2019 at the Game Awards, where they released that cool little trailer of Zelda and Link in that really creepy underground world, and dead creepy Ganondorf is there and he breaks his hand out and stuff. Cool. It seems interesting, and you go between both the ground and the sky, and there's people saying that there might be some Skyward Sword things in there. That's why they released Skyward Sword HD or whatever on the Switch to kind of tie into it. But I don't care. But the thing that I think they could do to fix it for me and make me interested is get rid of the shrines. Those things were stupid. They're garbage. I don't care what you say. Give me dungeons and give me items that don't break. Obviously, they're going to keep that functionality because they love to make me mad. But give me a repair shop. Give me a guy like a forge or something. Like Skyrim and Elder Scrolls games where you have forge hammers and you can run around, or repair hammers, and you can just run around and fix your shit. Pardon my French. But I don't know. Give me dungeons with items that don't break for like specific special items. Like what if you get the, I don't know, a boomerang. Like that's got special wind abilities or something like that. Have that one not break. I don't know. Just give me some personality. Because for me, there is no personality in Breath of the Wild besides like the main characters that you meet. But when you're just traveling the open world, it's so boring and bland and bleak. And I hope they fix that by going up into the heavens and the hell below, yada, yada, yada. So those were only 8 games. I know what you're thinking, Andrew. You said there was 10 games coming to the Nintendo Switch in 2023 that you have to play. I'm not lying to you. There's 10. There's actually a lot more than that. These last 2, the reason why these are special is because there's no release dates for either one of these games. One of them was supposed to actually come out 2 years ago. Advance Wars 1 and 2 reboot Camp, which kind of got delayed because of world events, and I kind of understand that. But at the same time, just put the game out already. Even if you just silent shadow drop it on the eShop, just give us that game, because there's a lot of fans that have been harping for that, and myself included. Like, I'm really looking forward to playing through that game. I've been waiting and dying. I love the Advance Wars games. On the Game Boy Advance, they were so much fun. I love the art style. I love the turn-based strategy, kind of weird action. That's the sound of guns and tanks going off. The games look fun. They look interesting. They look exciting. I want to play them. I've been wanting to play them since they first showed the game. Just give me it. So that's one of 2. The second one, Metroid Prime 4. Where is it? Is that the game that's going to be launching alongside the next Switch, whatever? I don't know. And Retro Studios, they're being sneaky little boys and girls over there. They're being so shy. I want it. I want to play this damn game. Metroid is one of my favorite video game franchises of all time. Favorite series, everything. I love the Metroid series. They're so much fun to play. And Metroid Prime, the trilogy on the GameCube going into the Wii, is so cool. Where's that? I thought we were supposed to get that one. Remember all those rumors? There's more rumors because GameSpot is saying now too that it's supposed to be coming out, but it's still not out. It's probably never coming out because, again, Nintendo hates me. But now Metroid Prime 4 has been in the process of being created for the last 4 years, actually since the Nintendo Switch first came out, right? Didn't they have that first trailer in 2017 saying it's in development? Come on! We're waiting. We're really waiting to see what's going on with this damn game. I want all of them. I want all the Metroids. Give me every Metroid there ever existed. I wish I had a real-life pet Metroid just chilling behind me right there. It'd be sick. So anyway, guys, those are the top 10 games coming out for the Nintendo Switch in 2023 that I think you should check out. Again, if you like these videos, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and come and hang out because we're having all sorts of different types of fun. I'm excited for 2023. I'm excited for the Nintendo Switch. If there are any games that I didn't include on this list that you are excited for, make sure you leave it down in the comments below so we can have a little discussion, a little heart-to-heart about the games that you are excited for. So thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching everything and all the above. Love you. Mwah. Peace out. See you in the next one. Bye.